Alright, welcome back to another league race. This time we are with DNS, and this time we are in Malaysia for round number 15, I think. So, jumping straight into qualifying, there's going to be rain in about 10 minutes or so, 5-10 minutes. I thought it was 10 minutes, so had to get out there. I just want to get out there because I want to set a good lap. I wasn't sure when the rain was coming, but I was fairly sure that I could at least get my first run in. So, anyways, first run. My line in here is I get a little bit wrong. On the curb a bit, I run wide and I invalidate that lap, and that's not a great start. But I thought, look, there's 10 minutes so before the rain. Let's get back out there and do another one. But unfortunately, literally later that lap, you see the drop start to fall. I'm thinking, for flip's sake, I'm already flipping behind. I've not set a decent lap. I've not set any lap for that matter. And now the track is only going to get worse from here on out. So I thought, this is fucking great. Again, a track that I love, a track that I'm very good at, Malaysia. Another track this season where I love and I'm good at, something is going to come up where I'm not going to be able to get the best out of it. So, but look, we come across the second lap, and I knew the tyre was quite high, and I decided that I didn't want to actually get inside the top 10 on these tyres. So I snuck across the line, actually got into 11th. So I was happy with that because I thought, okay, look, this hasn't been great qualifying, but look, I've got pace, I've got legitimate pace around this place. And look, we'll see what the race holds. Anyways, I start P11, great, well, a great start. Yeah, I'm not too thrilled, as you can tell, and you're going to see why that is the case. Because again, it's always in DNS some shit goes on where at my best track or one of my best tracks, I can't get it done. Some shit happens and something bollocks comes up and I can't do the race I know I can do. But anyways, you get 5 out rights, yeah, great, whatever. Really good start, really good start. You see, you got past Zach right away, behind Steve and Carl. On your outside, Carl. Carl kind of moved back across the braking zone, which I broke really early, then resulting from it. Fighting through turn 1, and I've run into the back of someone and I got fucking wing damage. So that's just great. That's bollocks right there. So there's my race ruined straight away. So fantastic. Now what can I do with it from here? Damage limitation. But a lot of shit kicks off from here. Lag and just really bad driving. Like, you're gonna see it. Like, we're gonna go on board for all of these first 2 laps. You're gonna see the problems that arise. So I've got wing damage. Trying to tiptoe my way around, trying to think of, great, what am I going to try and do then to kind of make up or do something? Like, am I going to do 2-stop? What the fuck am I going to do? So, anyways, there's drivers off the track. I'm trying to avoid drivers, contact, not run into the back of people. I've got people on my side. There's an awful lot of things going on. I'm just trying to just tread water with my wing damage. I'm running low wing as it is, so wing damage really kind of screws me. So my teammate is actually going to just pop on by, and I thought, great, that's just fantastic. I really appreciate that. Not that there's anything wrong by him, but I'm just mad because of where this race has already gone. So, but I decided to try and keep treading, keep going, see what happens, and I'm running a good bit of straight line speed. My idea was to go for the 1-stop, the same that I did in TMC, where I did the super softs onto the softs around lap 10 or 11. And starting from a brand new set of super softs in this race, not my qualifying set, I felt really confident that I could stretch this further and get more out of the supers, more out of the softs, and felt really good. If I could just stay out of trouble, that things would come to me. But I didn't stay out of trouble. No one stayed out of trouble really, apart from Show George. Anyway, down the inside, Show George is on pole, by the way. Down the inside of Zach, I got that move done. But look at this shit up here. Like, it's just absolute chaos. So I'm thinking, what the hell am I supposed to do here? So there's Steve, there's Archie, there's Carl, there's Stefan. So trying to file through. There's some lag going on as well, which isn't helping matters. I have to I have to get off the throttle there because people break in the middle of the flipping racing line because of other cars. Excuse me, Stefan goes wide, so we pop past Stefan, and then we break the rest of the wing because cars going 5 miles an hour in the middle of the racing line with cars going around in front. And I'm thinking, great, that's it, so I've got to make a stop, box this lap, do the softs, I'm forced to do the 2-stop now, do the softs and go on to the supers. So basically do the kind of the same, basically the same stint as if we were doing the 1-stop, because we've got to try and get these softs to lap 16, 17, and then take the supers then to the end. So yeah, so that's great. Anyways, fighting through, like a good run out of this last corner. Carl's not, who also has wing damage now, is alongside. I open the rich, but I don't want to be here, to be honest, because I want to go into the pits. So I told Carl that. He kind of backed off so I can get through. Tez also pops into the pits as well. And yeah, so we're going to change the wing, going to do the softs, going to go long and see how the pick. Because look, yeah, like, I mean, the pace was good for me, but no idea where it would translate now at this stage, having to do an unscheduled pit stop. So anyways, thankfully they replaced the wing. So soft tires, and I'm really annoyed at this stage because, like, I'm thinking, great, arguably one of my best tracks on this game. I'm a quick driver. Like, I can challenge for race wins, and I have done, but it just doesn't seem to be going right this year in DNS. You know, it's been shite. Anyways, we pop out behind. I'm lamenting. Like, forgive me, I'm lamenting because I'm pissed off because this is one of my best tracks, and so often this season in DNS, Azerbaijan, Silverstone. I can't remember what happened in Canada, but this race, loads of tracks where I feel like I'm good. And Monaco even went wrong as well. Like, Monaco had a really good result at Monaco as well, and that went wrong. So many tracks this year I've been good at, and it's gone wrong. But anyway, Tez has a moment there. Going to slip down through the inside. I'm conscious that he's coming back through. He has a racing line, so I want to leave the space. So my exit's compromised, and that allows him to pop back through into P11. So, which is fantastic. So anyways, plowing on. You can move on to lap 5. So we're still behind Tez. I haven't got by yet. We're knocking on the door, getting close. But he's running. He seems to be running a bit. I don't know how he's running more straight line speed than I am, but he was kind of pulled away in the straights. He goes a bit wide there, so I have to kind of back off a bit, kind of see if I can get a good exit out of this turn. I think it's 13. But he's going to have a moment, goes wide, and I'm going to slip by into P10, or P9 there actually. So, yay, there we go, P9, great. Look at the gap to the guys in front. It's fantastic, isn't it? I really enjoy this. So, lap 6. What's happened here? Oh, so I'm back at Swanee, and Swanee's going to have a moment coming out of turn 13. I think it is. I think it's turn 13. I don't care what turn it is. So yeah, I got a good run. He's going to run wide, and I'm going to slip by for P8. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I should be yawning during this, but that just tells you how I feel about this right now. There's a big gap to Mercedes, Carl, and there's Steve as well. So you can see the gap is basically the pit straight. So now the idea is to run long and run as long as I can. These get good pace. And see how we get on. So that's where this race is. It's going to be a lonely race from here on out, mostly, for this stint. Lap 12, we move by, who's this in the pits? We've actually caught up. So Carl's actually gone into the pits, lap 12, heads on to lap 13, and I've caught up to the back of Mercandy. So I have made up a decent bit of time, again, kind of outlining my good pace around this track. So, yeah, so lap 13 in the toe of Mercandies. I'm hoping to get by quickly. I don't want to be held up too much here. DRS Rich Mix. Down the straight we go. And Merc isn't going to fight this one too much, to be honest, so I'm going to pop out at the toe, slide down the inside, head down to second gear, and there you go. So that's P5, but we've yet to make a second stop, so we've got that to look forward to at least. So lap 17 then, heading on to lap 18, it is time. So SJD 10 Steve pitches, that's why we're in 4th. Coming in, slow down in time, second time in this pits, which is more than I wanted, but we're going to pop on the super softs and see what we can do. And we get held at the end here as well, so that's just great. I'm pressing the buttons and it's not going, so thanks game, I really appreciate it. So we get held P6 at the moment, P7, and then actually we're going to get done by Carl right at the end for P8. Sorry, P7. I actually got by there, Mercandies in the bits, obviously. So I think, no, that's not great. But I knew that Carl hadn't changed his wing. The team didn't change it for him, so I'm lucky for him. But I'm looking to take advantage. But I actually forgot that at the time that they hadn't changed his wing. So when we get to some of the high-speed stuff in Sector 2, I'm like, whoa, what's going on? I've forgotten these. Oh yeah, he's got wing damage. So excuse me. So they fire through turn 4. Apologies. I don't give a shit. I'm like, whoa, like that's a lot of speed. So anyways, he's gonna struggle through this double right-hander, and so on my super soft, I'm just gonna slip by. And there you go, P6. Fantastic. I love it. I absolutely love it. So I still wasn't sure where I was going to pop out, but look, you can see that obviously the pace was there. So like lap 18 going to lap 19, I'm going to set the fastest lap of the race. Am I? No, sorry. This is me going past Zach. So my teammate pits, and then there you go. I'm in P5 with Steve ahead and Steve yet to pit. So lap 19 then come over, set the fastest lap of the race. I had some traffic as well in Swanee, so there was more to have on that lap. So I kind of just showed you. And like Steve was the only person in the 33s like in this race, you know. So I kind of just showed you the pace that was there that I just didn't get to use. So Steve comes out of the pits 4 laps later than me on his supers, and he is just about squeezed in front. So I thought, great, well at least that's me done. So he's going to drive away now on those 4 lap pressure supers. But as it turned out, Steve's pace was not great around this track, and I was still stuck in DRS range. Like lap 22, my tyres are getting up there, like they're 6 or 7 laps old at this stage, 5 or 6 laps old, and he's not really escaping. So I'm thinking, okay, is this possible? Can I get P4? So you can see like I'm running lean, like my fuel was kind of teetering on the edge. Lap 23, heading on to 24, you can see I'm close, but I don't know if the slipstream glitch was in effect, but I wasn't really able to make much inruns down the straight. The DRS, my tyres are older, so I just don't have the same fight out of the corners that he does, and that really makes a difference, even if I've the faster car. Heading on to lap 25 again. I'm close, but I'm still not able to. You know, it's just not happening. And it's just the more I went into this, the more I had to hope that great. Hopefully he's got a 3-second penalty, but I'm getting close. I've got fuel for another run at him in Rich down the straight, but I brake too late, go wide, and I get a lovely penalty for track for insert expletive here. What is that all about? Bollocks. Absolute bollocks, that is. So, anyways, lap 28, there we go, end of the race. It didn't matter because, well, it did matter because I could have been closer to him, but he didn't have a penalty, so it didn't, like, fuck off. So P5, very disappointing. This Force India is dog shit, by the way. Like, I've been to understand recently that this Force India is just shite online. Like, it's one of the worst cars to drive. I'd much rather a Merc or a Toro Rosso or a Ferrari or anything than this, honestly. Even my Haas and TMC I'd rather have over this. Anyways, look, I know obviously I'm bitching a bit, I'm complaining, but look, I record this not long after the race. I don't want to record this tomorrow where I'm still thinking about it and think, great, have to watch this shit again. So I get this done now, and I can just put it behind me and like, great, that's it. So anyways, that's round 15 of DNS Malaysia. Very disappointing. That should have been a podium at least, but look, at what can you do? I bottled it in qualifying, didn't get it done in qualifying, and there you go. I only have. In ways I have only myself to blame, in other ways I was fecked over today, but that's how it goes. Next up is Japan, and I swear, if I don't get things right at Japan, which is probably my best track on the entire calendar, if something doesn't go right there, that's it, I'm just done. Like, that's when I know, like, yeah, this is not your season in DNS if shit goes wrong there. So anyways, that's next week. So yeah, great result. Yeah, fuck off, piece of shit, on bollocks. Right. Yeah. This is way longer than I need it to be. Like, 'cause you need a good bit of turn in. Bollocks. Like, goodbye. And if you got no rear, then flipping, you're going round. Yeah.